Hey everybody! Today is a very special day, which you probably all know if you've seen the title of this video and seen other people's videos from today. Today is National Ceiling Fan Day, which is a day that is dedicated to, turning off the AC, opening up the windows, and running the ceiling fans. Today it is pretty chilly outside actually, so we don't have our windows open. Actually, I think we have some of the windows on the addition open, but I don't have any of the windows in here open. I actually haven't been home too much the past month or so because I've been at school. Yeah, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you just an update of the ceiling fans that are installed in my house because there have been quite a few changes actually. So I'm actually going to go start over in my parents' bedroom, which is where I think I normally start. Now I have all the fans on low for the sake of the video. Oh, and the windows in here are open actually. But the ceiling fan that is in this room is the 52-inch FASCO second generation Charleston in antique brass. And if you've seen my past ceiling fans in my house update videos, you'll remember this one. This one has not changed at all since my last video that I did. It stayed exactly the same. My parents still use it all the time. They love it. I love it. It's a great fan. And it is the very last fan remaining in this house that I installed when we first moved in, actually. So this is like the very first of the OG installs, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's a really nice fan. I did have to oil the bottom bearing a couple of months ago. I think this one's bearing might be going bad. I don't know. But I mean, it has been used pretty much daily since we moved in like 5-6 years ago. So yeah, this fan has definitely had a lot of use since I've had it. Still would like to get a wall control put in for it sometime. It's hardwired still, and the switch controls that lamp, controls the outlet right there. Yeah. So that is the FASCO Charleston. It's model 452, by the way, and it's from 1986. So over here in my sister's bedroom, this is where one of the changes comes in. I have installed my white Navajo Casablanca Delta 2. This is the one that is from, I can't even remember when this one's from. I think it's from like 1992 or 1993. I did a video of this one a while ago, and my sister wanted to replace the original because while originals are really nice fans and they are very heavy duty, the R&M original that I had in here last was just a little bit too noisy, and also I think it had a bit of a stiff bearing because it sometimes stalled out on low. But the Delta 2 is a much quieter fan for this room. It's a really, I think it fits this room a lot better actually because it's got that kind of sandy finish. The blades are like a bleached oak, which matches almost perfectly with my sister's dresser. Yeah, just a really nice fan. Now she did choose, I gave her a choice of whether she wanted, whoa, kick the door, sorry, of whether she wanted 4 blades or 5 blades, and she chose 4. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it was her decision, so the light kit doesn't match completely. It's a white schoolhouse fitter. I don't have a white Navajo fitter, so that's all I had to work with. And I've got some Casablanca pull chain extensions on it as well. Both not original, but both are Casablanca pull chain extensions. Alright, so now over in my room, I have yet another change. I have put up my 42-inch old Jacksonville Savannah ceiling fan. And this one is, I know I said the Charleston, the 38-inch Charleston might be a permanent install. But when I got this one, I couldn't not put it up in my room, obviously. This is such a cool, just a rare fan for this area, you know. Yeah, so I have it set on low on the wall control over there. It's the variable speed solid state is set on high, and I was going to bypass that, but I it's like wired directly to the reverse switch or something like that. So yeah, now I heard that that's not going to hurt the solid state control if I leave it like that, but I would probably eventually like to get it, if this does end up being a permanent install, which I'm not sure. These shades are from that Lasko turn of the century that I picked up for free, like back or at the beginning of this year or something like that. And I have it oriented so that the tag is facing the door. So yeah, I really, really like this install. It's a perfect size for this room. I think I've been experimenting between 36-inch and 48-inch, and I think I found that 42-inch is the perfect size for this room. Yeah. And it has a very nice low speed on the wall control as well, which I'm also very happy about. And I could make it slower if I wanted to use the solid state. Just switch the control up to high and put the solid state down to low. So here it is with the light kit. I've got 4 LED bulbs in there, and it's on a dimmer so that, because I don't like to use it at full intensity because it's way too much light for this small room. So I just kind of turn it down like that. Just a really nice warm glow from those LED bulbs. So yeah. So that's the old Jacksonville. Now in the kitchen, I've made another small change. This here is the Forever Fan Hugger, which I also made a video of not too long ago. I got this one, I think, like at the end of last year or the beginning of this year. I can't really remember. But this one was something, the SMC that I had in here before, the bearings started to go bad on that one. It was making some awful, like, grinding, rubbing noises. Yeah, and this is a kitchen fan, so I mean, noise wasn't like my biggest concern, but it was pretty annoying, and I was worried that keeping it running like that was going to hurt the bearings, or hurt the motor or something. So I decided on a fan that was unique enough to put in here and still fit, and I decided this one probably fit the bill the best. It's polished brass just like the SMC and the American Industries that I had in here before. It's 5 blades, so it's more like modern looking. And I have the blades flipped down to the rosewood side. I actually gave my parents a choice of either the oak or the rosewood, and they chose the rosewood because it matches the cabinets more, I think. The oak, I think, would have matched the floor more, though. So, and then that light kit is the same light kit that has been on all 3 of the fans. Or no, I'm sorry, the last 3 fans, because the Whisper Wind 2000 I had in here first. I used a white schoolhouse. Here it is with the light kit on. There's just a regular, I think, halogen bulb in there. Yeah. And then this crystal pull chain extension, I don't know why I put that on there, but my grandma's got one just like this in, I think, the gazebo in her house, and so that's a very childhood pull chain extension to me. So, moving on, you probably saw this, but this is where another one of my changes comes in. I told you I pretty much changed out everything almost. But this is that brown Sears Lasko turn of the century that I got brand new in the box a couple months ago. It was like a new old stock find. And this one, I actually really like how it looks here. This is the 3rd turn of the century I've had here. The first one was the antique brass one, the Emerson made one, and then I put the brown Emerson made one here. And then I put the antique brass one back here for a little while before my mom discovered she hated it, and then I decided to put this brown one up when I got it. And this one honestly fits here really nicely. The brown, like, it matches our table and the cabinets. It's quiet, it doesn't wobble at all. I also put a different light kit on it, one that doesn't have a middle shade or middle fitter, and put some Casablanca shades, crystal shades on it with some LED filament bulbs. And I think it looks really great. My mom put these pull chain extensions on here because the one from the factory keeps breaking, like small sections of it keep breaking off for some reason. I don't know why, but I put the original brass ball back on, and my mom just put her idiot-proof pull chain extensions on. So yeah, that is the Sears Lasko turn of the century. Oh, and this one is also 4-speed, which you probably remember from my video, which comes in handy in the dining room here. This is that really nice low aesthetic low. And it just looks so amazingly aesthetic, just spitting that slow above the dining room table. And I mean, even on this speed, you can still feel a little bit of air from it, so we really leave it on either this speed or the functional low. So then in here, this one has not changed. This is the FASCO Great Room, and I put this one up here, I think like last year or something like that. Yeah, this one gets used all the time. It's a great fit for this room. You know, this room is so big it needed a bigger fan. And when we moved in, there was one of those Harbor Breeze 60-inch things with really saggy blades. And then I put the brown Sears Emerson in here, the same one that I had in there for a little while. And then when I got this one from my friend in Ohio, I decided to put this one up after I replaced the flywheel because, you know, we needed a bigger fan in here. And this one fits the bill pretty well. Got the same light, it's not the same fitter, but the same shade that was on the Sears in here. And it actually looks really good. I think it looks great, like with the fireplace there. So, oh, and here is the light kit. That's a 100-watt glow bulb in there, incandescent. And this is a pull chain from the Sears, the original. It's original to that Sears fitter. I think that ball is also from a Sears. I don't know. I don't remember which one. So yeah, there's the turn of the century again, and the forever fan. So I'll go downstairs, and I've got some other fans installed down here, aside from the display. But probably the first one that you'll probably remember from my video last year is this one, the Supreme Mark III, I want to say. I think it's Mark III, Emperor Hugger. This one has stayed down here. It's not changed. I actually can't remember if this pull chain extension is new. I think that might have been on. No, this is not new because this is all one length. It's not an extension. Yeah, so this one actually doesn't get used all that much. My dad only uses it sometimes when he's down here, and it typically just stays on low like this. It's controlled by that switch over there. Of course, you remember when I installed this, I originally had that CEC 42-inch close mount GE vent here, and I decided that there's room for a 52-inch fan here in case my dad ever wants to put a bar down here like he's been planning on doing. This would be right above the bar, and it would give us a lot of air circulation. And it does help with air circulation for down here. So, yeah, that is the Supreme Mark III. So now over here, in this area, I've done something different. I've put up a fan, actually. Now, you probably all remember this one from my video not too long ago. This is the American Lantern made by Southern Fan Company Terra ceiling fan. And I needed to put this one up somewhere. I just had to put this one up. I was like looking for a place that this one would fit. I knew it probably wouldn't go anywhere well in the main house because my mom doesn't know how to operate anything that isn't controlled by a pull chain. So I figured down here, like right above the train table, would be really nice. It would give us some more air circulation on this side of the basement, especially since the dehumidifier and sump pump are right over there. So it might help to keep some of that like mildewy, moldy smell away. I can reach the knob perfectly fine. I think my dad knows how to work the knob as well. My mom doesn't. I just realized what I said there, and I probably shouldn't have said that the way I said it. But anyway, also that tag up there is not original. I made that. I hand drew it, and it doesn't look too good, but I just wanted to put something on there to, I guess, identify it. I don't know. The nose cap is from a FASCO parlor fan, that antique brass one that I have. And I did readjust the low speed trim, so it's going a fair bit slower than it was in my last video. And also it is wired. I have it mounted to just a regular box up there, and it's wired right into this light here. So it's controlled by this switch right here. So when you turn the switch on, fan comes on, and I made sure that it starts up on low every time. So That is the Terra. Now over here above the washer and dryer, I'm not sure if this is new. I think it is actually. Yeah, it is new. I don't remember ever showing you this in my last video, but I put up that 36-inch Northman spinner. This is the one that I got new in box years ago at the Restore. I mean, this is also the same one that was in our laundry room at the old house for a little while before we moved out, so kind of fitting that I would put it again in the laundry area in this house. Now this one is actually controlled on its own switch. It's controlled by this bottom switch here. So both the fan and the light are both on that one. So when you turn the light on, the fan comes on, just for air circulation. It has a tongue pull chain extension because I don't know what happened to the other original pull chain extension. I lost that after we moved. I couldn't find it, so... And also this fixture and that fixture I installed for my mom. They're controlled by this top switch. So we have a lot more light in this area now. And we have more air circulation as well, which really helps in the laundry area, especially when like the dryer's running. So yeah, that is low speed also, believe it or not. It's just a very fast low speed. So over in the garage, this is the last, I guess, so-called main house installation. I have the 48-inch Moss, I can't remember what this one is, TF series? I think it's TF series. It's the one that's made by TAT. It's got that TAT UFO motor and the Moss canopy. This one's been up here for about a year now, actually. I think in my last National Ceiling Fan Day video last year, I had just installed it like a couple of days prior, so... yeah, it still gets used all the time. It's on the switch with the lights, so it comes on with the lights, and it normally will stay on high, but I have it turned on to low for the video, obviously. Some really bad glare going on over here. Okay, that's better. This one really, really helps in this room, actually. The garage gets really stuffy. A lot of fumes in here from, like, the tractor, lawnmower, and other stuff. And it just helps to keep, keep the air circulating. So I did put this Harbor Breeze pull chain extension on it just for no reason other than in case anybody wants to change the speed of the fan. And also I don't think we have it running in the winter time. Although I think I tried turning it on reverse last year and somebody turned it off. So we'll see what happens this year. But I do like this install a lot also. It reminds me of like some old hardware store with like the fluorescent lights and then the spinner in the middle. It's really cool. This is one of my favorite installs in the house, honestly, I think. Yeah, so, and like I said, when you turn the light off, I think I demonstrated this before, turn the light switch off, the fan goes off. So now, I think the only thing that's left to show you is the display, which, has it changed? It has changed a little bit, actually, yeah. So here's the fan display. I don't know if I want to show all the fans on because that might be a little bit tricky. I can at least show you them all on low or something like that. So I've got, first of all, the Casablanca Victorian, which hasn't changed other than the fact that I've got 3 daylight bulbs in it and 2 warm white bulbs in it. I don't know why I did that. And it really doesn't look nice at all, but I'll hopefully fix that soon. The American Industries Hugger from my kitchen. It used to be in the kitchen. The Evergo ornate GE vent, which has been here actually longer than all the fans in the house. This is the very first one I put up, even before the Charleston upstairs. Casablanca. No, NuTone Slimline. And this is new. This is the Union spinner, that little Union spinner I got like earlier this year. I took the light kit off of it. I stole the nose cap from my Evergo banana fan. And they actually both do run, and they don't hit each other, so yeah, this is just really cool. I like this corner back here. The CEC spinner, the classic fans is still on the testing mount, so I can demonstrate that one as well. And the Carroway spinner. So that's all pretty much the same. So let's turn everything on low. Turn the slumber quiet on this one down. There we go, nice and slow. If I can get back here, there's a lot of stuff over in this corner. Wow, that wasn't very good. Let me see if I can get some of this stuff out of here. Okay, that's better. Now I can reach it. I don't remember which speed this one's on. Okay, that's high. I don't remember which speed this one's on either. Well, it's on low. We need the remote for the Evergo. Oh, default to reverse. Power went out. I forgot about that. And these two are actually both on the same speed control. But I think I have the pull chain for that one set to low because that one goes way faster. Yeah, I definitely have that one's pull chain set to low. Okay. Can almost get everything in frame. Can't get the Carroway. Alright. Oh, I see what's going on over here. There. That should be better. That does not look like low. Oh, I see. I put it on high. How dumb of me. Alright, I guess we can turn them all up to medium now. Get as good of a medium on this one as I can. I'm just gonna leave the classic fans on low because it's basically a medium. And this one I'll turn up to its medium, well, it's second speed. This one has a medium on the remote. This one has a really fast low speed. And that's medium on the speed control for both of these. Technically medium low for that one. Uh-oh. This one's switch is having some issues. That's a little bit slow. Alright, so there's your medium speed. Alright, and finally, let's go to high. I guess we can turn this one up to high too. Bearing noises. I'm not going to leave them all on high for very long. especially the classic fans, because it's making a bearing noise, which is weird because I have oil in it. But that's why I had this one's pull chain on low speed, because this one absolutely flies on high. Okay. Guess we'll spin them down now. Okay, and the Evergo still on? This is going to be a very unfair spin down because the Evergo decided it didn't want to pick up my signal. Classic fans already stopped. Something is wrong with the bearings in the classic fans. So I'm going to have to check that out. Slimline already stopped too. So did the Carroway. The Evergo is definitely going to be the last to stop because of how late. American Industries is about to stop. Yep. And the CEC will be next. And next is going to be the Victorian, it looks like. Actually, I don't know. The Victorian might beat the Evergo. There, now you can see both of them in the full view. This is going to be very close. Yeah, I think the Victorian would beat the Evergo if I'd stopped them all at the same time. Yep, Evergo just stopped. And the Victorian is our winner. Yep, it stopped. All right. This thing has the best bearings, I guess. I've got to figure out what's going on with this one because it's spinning smoothly, so it's not like, I don't know, that's weird. I'm going to take a closer look at this one because I do not want to hurt this one by running it without enough oil or something. But yeah, that is the entire display as well as my updated video on the ceiling fans in the house. So just one more quick view. And you saw one in the garage. Charleston, White Navajo Delta, Jacksonville, Forever Fan, Turn of the Century, and the Great Room. Alright, so I think that is it for this video. So that is my National Ceiling Fan Day 2022 special. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to have more to come in the future. As you all know, I am at school, so probably not going to be as many videos as there were over the summer. But you guys can look out for more. So yeah, thank you all for watching and have a very, very happy National Ceiling Fan Day.